In late 2019, an infectious disease emerged and slowly spread around the world. At that time, people did not realize the seriousness of it. And it was not until the community transmission was confirmed in various places and death began to occur that local governments realized that this infectious disease cannot be ignored. World Health Organization declared the outbreak a global pandemic shortly after the outbreak. Due to the severity of the epidemic, events of all sizes have been cancelled and postponed all over the world. Economically, environmentally, and culturally, the pandemic has also affected education systems around the world. At the beginning of the outbreak, schools still held physical classes as normal. However, schools gradually recovered cases, and after the epidemic became more and more serious, they chose to suspend classes to reduce the risk of infection for students. But the epidemic has not only not eased but has intensified. As of June 7, 2020, approximately 1.725 billion students are currently affected by school closures in response to the pandemic. Students cannot come to school to study. It will affect the progress of students' learning, and the entire education community will be paralyzed. In response to school closures, UNESCO recommends using distant learning programs and open educational resources application platforms to limit education disruption with online classes. Is it possible to teach online? I think it can temporarily replace physical teaching, but it cannot completely replace it. The method of online teaching may not be a new thing, but it may be a little difficult for teachers who have been teaching for many years. Each country handles online classes differently. Since the spread of the epidemic, there are really not many days for physical classes. When the epidemic in Hong Kong was the worst, I was a 4-year student at the time, and I basically taught classes online for the whole year. When the online class started, the teacher discovered a control problem or a machine fails, wasting a lot of time to deal with it, causing the time to pass quickly. In addition to teaching at home, there are always many things to happen, so I didn't listen to the teacher's explanation very seriously. When taking an exam or quiz, how do you do it online? I was thinking about this matter. As a result, the exam is conducted using the online format. The school requires students to record the state of their own writing with a device, and the picture should show themselves and the writing content at the same time. The school also indicates that the score of this exam will not be very heavy, and it will add the usual school homework and the test as a score. I was worried about how to record my own picture, open the exam paper, and open the answer book in a narrow environment. In the end, it was all completed, although the process was very messy, and it has to deal with a lot of requirements at the same time. It had to complete the exam within the time limit, which really competed with time. Which of the two is better, online interaction and offline interaction? What are the implications of online interaction for the future? Let's start with the benefits of offline teaching. First, timely interaction. The interaction between the teacher and the student is more natural, timely, and less delayed. Second, there is a real interaction temperature. They are all in the same place and the interaction between student and teacher is close. Instead, students are required to take transportation to school every day and pay an additional cost of transportation. Also need to dress according to school rules. As for the benefits of online interaction. First, time elasticity. Compared with offline courses, the time of online teaching is more flexible. You can arrange your own time. Second, reduce transportation costs. Online courses require only computers, internet, and microphones. Compared with offline teaching, online teaching reduces the actual commuting time and cost. However, it can make students inattentive and susceptible to other influence. Second, the problem of latencies. It prevents students from attending classes smoothly. Third, students can't discuss and study with classmates. In addition to online teaching, you can also use the online format to video chat with friends and family. You are working in other places, going to school. The only way to talk to family and friends is by video or message. So online communication is very helpful for those who can't stay around their family and friends. Online teaching is not only used by school. Some tuition platforms such as Amazing Talker, FreeCast, Tutor Circle, these platforms are taught in online mode. In the case of Amazing Talker, there are teachers from different countries on the website. You can choose the teacher you feel is suitable according to the language you want to learn. In addition to language, there are subjects taught in schools such as mathematics, biology, chemistry. To a certain extent, online teaching has not emerged in recent years. Because of the epidemic, online teaching is more commonly used and widely known. Take the International Academy as an example. It was established on April 20, 2020. The 5 members all are faculty members. They quickly set their site and set up a platform to share course videos for free use by teachers at the beginning of the summer semester. Teachers don't have to spend time making instructional videos and materials. A total of 400 teachers cooperate to create 10,000 full lesson videos, timetables, and teaching materials for children aged 4 to 16 on the platform. They are courses with sign language for special students. In January 2021, the most urgent year of the pandemic, the platform recorded a single day's high for 1.1 million students studying online at the same time. The successful experience has also led many foreign governments and educational organizations to come to learn from the experience. In the future, with uncertainty about when the pandemic will end or when the virus will re-emerge, online teaching has become an inevitable educational trend. The experience of our National Academy is worthy of our reference, combining government, private resources, and excellent teachers, so that good teaching leads to good learning.